It is with great pleasure that we welcome our first keynote speaker of the evening. He is an esteemed leader in international trade, and he has been at the forefront of fostering global business relationships that not only enhance economic growth, but also promote sustainable practices across industries.
With a wealth of experience and insights into the complexities of global markets, he shares his perspective on the vital role of sustainable business practices in today's interconnected world. His leadership and innovative approaches have significantly impacted the way businesses operate in a global scale, partner.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving a warm welcome to no other than Mr. Abdul Razak Siddiq, President of Two World Traders Incorporated.
Introducing Abdul Razak Siddiq, a global visionary in service and sustainability. Abdul Razak Siddiq, a renowned president and businessman, has made an indelible mark in the world through his unwavering commitment to sustainability and welfare. With roots in Karachi, Pakistan, Siddiq's journey was shaped by strong family values and a thirst for knowledge. He ventured into business, expanding his horizons globally, and established Two World Traders Inc. This company under his leadership not only became a household name, but also prioritized democratizing access to affordable, high-quality medicines, vaccines, and serum products in the Philippines, and also under process of registering in other countries like Pakistan, India, Malaysia, Turkey, USA, and Saudi Arabia. Siddiq's impact expanded further in 2018 with the introduction of Abhairab for several years, a vaccine that has protected millions of Filipinos from rabies and will keep protecting inshallah. Also, other vaccines like tetanus vaccine and about to launch pneumonia vaccines for children and adults, which can save millions of lives in Philippines inshallah. Tetanus antitoxin, or well known as ATS serum products, which introduced in 2001, since then saving millions of Filipinos from lethal disease of tetanus. Also launching its anti-snake venom serum in 2024, inshallah, which as of now only limited production by RITM. His commitment to sustainability is evident in his ventures such as the TAD 600 glutathione vials for cancer management and partnerships with global manufacturers. However, Siddiq's vision goes beyond business success. Inspired by teachings from the Quran, word of the Almighty Allah, he actively supports children through feeding programs, scholarships, and community projects aiming to break the cycle of poverty. Additionally, Siddiq's plan to revolutionize the agricultural sector by providing farmers with hybrid seeds and supporting fishermen with essential equipment, inshallah. Abdul Razak Siddiq's journey exemplifies unwavering faith, relentless drive, and a dedication to service, sustainability, and selflessness. He stands as a beacon of hope in a world where leaders often falter in the face of adversity.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a greeting which we give to everyone, which means is peace be upon all of you, the mercy of God Almighty Allah and blessings upon all of you. And in Tagalog, just a short, Assalamu alaikum, kapayapaan sa inyo lahat. I start in the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri yassir li amri ahlul uqdat min lisani yafqahu qawli. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin ar-Rahman ar-Rahim maliki yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. All praises for God Almighty Allah, Lord of the worlds, the gracious, the merciful. Honor of the day of judgment, you alone we worship, and you alone we invoke for help. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those upon you whom you best suit your reward, nor of those who earn your anger and not of the misguided. We are living in a world today which we are told it is a developing world. And we believe it also. Without seeing from our internal eye, but just external eye, and we are being told that we are in the most developed world. But it's not exactly true. We are in a world today which is a sick world. The most of our money is spent for the medical health. Most of the people of the world are sick today. We have hundreds of millions of people facing cancers in the world today. The diabetic patients are in billions in the world today. In USA, more than 60 million people have a diabetics. More than 50 million people in USA, they have a hypercholesterol problem. If you can see the world today, the world is sick. And the topic for today is about agriculture. We are trying to produce more. We are looking for the quantity. We are not looking for the quality. We don't need to focus on quantity, how much we can produce, the agriculture products. We need to look for the quality of the agricultural products. Today the world is going back to organic foods. The organic chicken, organic rice, organic vegetables, organic fruits. We think that when we can multiply the products with different means like GMO, genetically modified foods, the GMO are causing cancers. We see the beautiful supermarkets. They are filled with thousands of products, and we keep on buying and consuming those products, but those products are making us sick. The preservatives or the sodium benzoate, for example, they are causing cancers. The world today in the agriculture, they use the pesticides and fertilizers, artificial pesticides, fertilizers. Fertilizers, when you see on the bag, it says poison. When we spray the pesticides and fertilizer we put on the soil, we are poisoning our agriculture. That's why in the world today, the people are going back for the organic food. Even though the cost of the organic food is expensive, but you are not going to pay millions for the medications. When you eat the healthy food, you don't need to go to doctors anymore. You don't need to take antibiotics anymore. The cheap poultry chicken, which is given steroids, hormones, and how much more the chicken are being given antibiotics. Why? Because they don't like chicken to die. But they don't mind if the human will die. The human beings are eating chicken every day with lots of antibiotics. And those antibiotics are making resistance in our body. So when you sick and you get antibiotics, antibiotic will not affect on you. So I am not here going to say that how we can produce more and more agriculture products. No. I want to produce the best agriculture products, which can give the life to the mankind and not killing the mankind. We learn in the Quran, Allah said, if you kill one innocent human being, you kill whole mankind. And if you save the one human life, you save the life of all mankind. So that's my concept. That's our concept. We want to do the agriculture which is safe for the humanity. We don't want to corrupt the agriculture industry with filth. The chicken today or agriculture today, farming today is corrupted. In the agriculture line, the fertilizers and pesticides, which is poison, are being given. And when we are bringing those foods to us, it is already poisonous. Even the farming or chicken or the other animals, they are being given the things which is danger for our life. One of the largest cause of the death in the Philippines is heart attacks, which is consuming a lot of cholesterol. The number 2 cause is stroke. It's again with the high cholesterol products. And one of the largest cause of the death in the Philippines is also cancer. And we are getting cancer from the agricultural products. We are getting cancer from the animals like chicken, which is given that steroids, hormones. Steroids can cause cancers given to the chicken. We are being fed with the preservatives in the supermarkets, the canned goods, with the chemicals which is destroying a human life. If you can go by the old ages, 100 years ago, people have no supermarkets. They buy the fresh food, they buy the organic foods. The chicken is organic, the rice is organic, the wheat is, the flour is organic, everything is organic, and we were healthy. Today, you meet anyone, how are you? I'm sick. You go to other friend, how are you? I'm sick. You go to anybody, most of the people say, I'm sick. People are sick today. We are living in a sick world. And it is because of our food is being corrupted. Our food is being corrupted with chemicals, with the things which can destroy our human life. You can go in West today, in Europe and America, they are coming back to organic foods, cage-free. You don't need to cage the animals. It is injustice to the animals. If you cage them, you are putting them in a jail. They are cursing us because we jail them and we keep on feeding them the food with chemicals. The food for example, the worst of the industry is the chicken industry, the poultry industry. They are feeding them rotten fish, mixed with the feedings, rotten meat, rotten bone meals, and steroids, and hormones, and the worst, antibiotics. The people, they don't like their chicken die, only 200 pesos chicken, they don't like it to die, but they are giving us antibiotics in those chicken. And we are eating the chicken every day, which contains antibiotics. So you cannot affect any antibiotics on you because you are taking antibiotic every day. So our body has a resistance against antibiotics, so antibiotics is useless for us now. Everything is, we need to analyze what we are doing in the world today. We are not going advanced, we are going to the destruction today. Our earth is filled with dirt. Our oceans are filled with dirt. The sewerage water is filling the sea and rivers. This earth is everything to absorb here. If you can put anything in the earth, below the earth is going to decompose it. And it becomes fertilizer. But people are bringing their dirt in the seas, in the oceans, in the rivers. The oceans and rivers being corrupted. They are contaminated. The best way for a human body, when we die, we need to bury it in the soil. Because the soil will become fertilized. You don't pay anything. You don't waste anything. Your resources are not going to be wasted. But what the people do, they burn the dead body and they destroy the atmosphere. And they spend 100 gallons of gasoline just to burn one body. What you do with atmosphere today? 100 gallons of gasoline is going to burn to one dead body to pulverize, to make it ashes. Where we come from? We come from the soil. God made us from soil. Go back to the soil, your body becomes soil again, and your soil will go back to the soil. No problem at all. Justice. But when you are bringing to burning the dead body, you are destroying the ozone layers. You are destroying the atmosphere. And you are destroying the human resources. 100 gallons of the fuel is going to burn for one dead body. How many people died every day? 200,000 people died every day. 200,000 people died every day. 200,000 multiplied by 100 gallon. How much losses we have today? And how much the destruction we give to the atmosphere today? Multiply by 365. 200,000 people. If they will go in the soil, the soil become fertilized. No need for concrete things, no. Just direct to the soil. Because we are from soil, we should go back to soil. There are lots of destruction to the agriculture today. The plastic is the number one. The plastic. There are some components, some products, when you put on the soil, they will not be recycled for 1,000 years. I was reading the article. There are some products in the world today, if you can put on the soil will be infertilized it will not produce any agriculture, and they are going to decompose for 1,000 years. The plastic is the number one problem. Plastic is going in the land, and land is no more fertilized. We are destroying the land with the plastics and other materials. There are lots of materials which we are putting on the soil, and we are destroying the soil with this. What we can put on the soil is dirt. The rotten meat or rotten bones or the human remnants or our filth that can go in the soil, and the soil will decompose it and convert it into the organic fertilizer, which is not harmful. And then we can also think about lots of resources. For example, in Southeast Asian countries, they have a biofuel from the dirt of the cows and animals, buffaloes. They bury them in the soil and they make it a fuel. The septic tank is a very good practice. As per my research, it is going to absorb the water in the soil, and the water will be filtered and become another water for us. And the dirt will be sip, or the people can bring it to the factories and they can make an organic fertilizer with this. So there are lots of points. If I can talk, maybe I can talk until tonight, 10 p.m. But I have no time to speak all this, because we are from the medicines, we are from vaccines, we are selling hundreds of millions of vaccines and pharma products. Why? Because people are eating the contaminated food, contaminated agriculture products, and contaminated meat products. So we need to bring the best quality of the meat. We don't need to look for the quantity. We need to look for the quality. Even it is costly, but you will not pay for the medical health anymore because you are eating the quality food. May Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us, and may Allah give us power that we can always do good for the humanity and not the destruction for the humanity. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon all of you. Kapayapan sa inyo lahat.